Good day, everyone. I am MARC Lieancelot Rafanan, and today I will deliver my speech in oral communication. I wonder how the world started to exist. How do airplanes fly? Why does other places experience winter, while other experiences a permanent tropicality? You see, I like to think of myself as someone who is usually very curious. It is true that sometimes it may seem to be tiring, but learning something has always been something I love feeling, and I'm pretty proud of it. As a child, I always read almanacs and encyclopedias as often as I watch entertaining shows. New questions seem to pop up every time I see something new, and that always left me fascinated. Lately, I've been studying about atoms in chemistry, and as usual, was ever so curious. I noticed how well structured they are, and was amazed at the fact that they were once merely an inference or a theory that they existed. And after countless of models and Nobel Prizes won, they really do exist. Apart from their existence, their behavior shows a trait that really boggled me. They work very consistently for their own gains, and even though they do not communicate and can't think, they work with one another for the better good. Atoms work in a very systematic way. They lose and gain electrons according to their needs and bond with other atoms depending on what would satisfy their needs. Most scientific processes which involve atoms are very straightforward because atoms are very straightforward as well. They usually do not go unexpectedly as they follow a very structured format. The model that theorized the representation, despite being different from each other, still showed them as something of very well structured. This fact explains very well why our matter does not bug out, similar to a string of programs. It proves why we never face through a surface or walk on waters, because atoms are very good at doing their job. Basically, the success of physics and the composition of the world revolves around these atoms and how good they do their job. And this is what I wanted to point out today. If as humans didn't dwell on unnecessary things, we would attain success like these atoms. If we did what mattered at the moment, instead of just fooling around, we will usually avoid unexpected problems. And that is because we did what we needed to do, instead of condoning to useless things. Though we cannot avoid errors, as that is part of our life, we would instead reduce the errors that we should have avoided. At least we would avoid the things that would make us go, I should have done that correctly, or I usually don't make mistakes like this. It's pretty funny how something so basic was all we needed to see to prove to us that doing what we are supposed to do will give us a very expected outcome. And that is why I believe that we should use this knowledge as a base of our values to achieve success. To summarize, as someone who loves to learn, I noticed that atoms were very structured, that it did not do pointless things according to what should be done in the current situation. And this is something that reflects very well to our lives. DISCIPLINE. Discipline is the best word I can think of. And if we compare ourselves as an atom, we should be doing the things we should in order to ensure that everything will be correct. Otherwise, if we, an atom, fails to do so, we would cause problems, not only for ourselves, but for others as well. I hope this opens your insights and inspired you guys to be more disciplined in all the things we do. And take this little speech of mine into your heart. Thank you.